So, my therapist called today and they're getting kind of frustrated with me because I still haven't found my Section 8. And I haven't really been trying. I'll be honest, I kind of just gave up because I've got my truck and I'm happy with my truck. And so, since I'm not in LA to look, I haven't really been looking. And honestly, I don't care anymore whether I get indoors. I'm comfortable. I mean, I know I have to leave here because the church doesn't want me here, but if I had someplace else that I could just park my truck, I'm happy living in my truck. Um, my therapist wants more for me, and my doctor wants more for me, and my friends want more for me, but I guess I don't really feel like I need more. Maybe it's that I don't feel like I deserve more, but I feel like I have just about everything I need. Except maybe a little extra weed since I'm smoking resin now. But I love my truck, and the idea of going and being inside and having my own apartment now is, I don't know, it feels like it's too much. It feels overwhelming. And I don't want to say that I've given up, but I kind of have. I'm comfortable where I'm at. I don't understand why it really has to change. Because if I get, like, once I get my apartment, sure, I'll be indoors, but then what? I still don't have any friends or family. I can cook for myself, but that's not really going to change very much. And eventually I'll have to leave and go back to living in my truck again because I don't yeah, I'm not gonna lie to myself and tell myself that I might get better and be able to work and support myself and take care of myself one day, 'cause I don't think that it's gonna happen. Um, it's difficult for me to do even very basic things. I get overwhelmed and stressed out way too easily. And like this coronavirus thing has been the best thing for me because everybody just kind of went away and left me alone. And that's all I've ever wanted. I mean, I like having people online to talk to when I want to talk to somebody, but for most of my life, all I've really wanted is for people to go away and leave me alone. And I have that now. And once the coronavirus ends, that's going to go away, but you know, for right now, I'm comfortable and I'm happy. And my therapist doesn't understand that. But I guess I need to start working on getting my truck over to LA so that I can start doing the apartment searches and get my Section 8 so that everybody else will be happy. But it's not going to make me happy. I already know that being in an apartment is not going to make me happy. When I was in the tent, I thought that it would, but that's because I was scared and the police were hassling me and the other homeless people were bothering me, and every night was a fight on whether or not I was even gonna make it to the next morning. And now I'm in my truck and I don't have to fight anymore. I don't have to worry or be afraid. If somebody's hanging around, I can roll up the windows and lock the door and feel safe. And that's all I ever needed, you know? That's all I wanted. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I probably sound crazy To all of y'all that are watching me from your nice, comfortable bedrooms that could never imagine, sleeping outdoors and being okay with it, but I am. I mean, it's not the best life in the world, but I've never had the best life in the world. And right now, it's better than it's been in a long time. 'Cause my life has never really been good. All through my childhood, my teenage years, my early adult years, I had a home and I had a family and I had people in my life, but I was miserable. And I felt torn down by everybody around me. I felt like I was never good enough. Nothing was ever, if I did something, my family never appreciated it because it was just something that I did. I'm the only person in my immediate family to have graduated high school, and that doesn't mean anything because I'm the one that did it. If it had been one of my sisters, it would have been the biggest thing that the whole family would still talk about, but because it was me, it meant nothing. Because nothing I do or will ever do will ever mean anything. I could somehow become a millionaire and I still would feel like the biggest failure in the universe, the biggest piece of garbage that nobody is ever going to actually care about or want around. And I know that sucks. That's not the way people are supposed to think, but that's the way I do think. So, and I don't know how to really explain that to my therapist. I don't know how to explain to her that the reason I've stopped looking for my apartment is because I've become comfortable in my truck.